All right, guys, we're going to be doing a little fishing here today. Let me go out there and rig these baits up. We're going to be using a little power bait. Power bait trout effect. Let's do a float test. All good. Still sinking. Real deep here. Still sinking. Okay, now it's on the bottom. Or no? Now it's on the bottom. It's got to reel the slack up now. There we go. Nice and steady. We got all the slack out of the line. We'll set the other rod up. You don't want too big of a ball, right? You don't want it too small either. That's weird. Either we're getting a bite or it's a slow settle. Might be getting a bite. Like I had all the slack out of it, and then like something picked it up and moved it towards us a couple feet. So I'll let it sit a while, and then I'll check it. Get all the slack out of this. All right. Let these guys sit for a minute. What's happening? Mark Gold, how you doing, brother? Caleb Bradshaw, how you doing? Thank you for being here. There we go. Yeah, so it's just a a chill day. Just trying to get out of the house for a little bit, toss a few lines out. That rod on the left though seemed like maybe I had a bite already. So we'll keep an eye on it for a little bit, and we'll give it about, I don't know, 10 more minutes, and I'll pull it up and see what see if anything molested it or what, you know. See if anything was tugging on it. Thanks for being here, guys. It's been a minute since I did a live stream. I haven't really been out here fishing much in the past week or so. So I appreciate y'all being here and supporting the channel and dropping some likes and stuff. Makes me feel good. Y'all didn't forget about me. Thank y'all so much. Yeah, I just had a lot of hard stuff going on lately. Just trying to keep my head straight. So I figured I better go fishing. Helps me walk the narrow line, you know. I want to say thank you to everybody out there, man, that has supported the stream in the past, that here with me today. Appreciate y'all so much. Yeah, we were under super heavy fog for quite a while, you know, and it wasn't like bad weather, but like it was pretty dang cold, and so we still got overhead clouds. Warm bear. All right, South Africans, thank you for being here. We're in North America. Nowhere is everyone. Yeah, I hear you, bro. Yeah, it's just been a tough week for me. You know, I'm sure everybody out there knows how it is. It ain't always easy. So I haven't had much time to fish. But I made it out today to do a little fishing. I just thought I'd do a quick live stream, couple hours, you know. Where are all my subscribers? They're around, you know. I'm sure they're busy too. Life gets like that, man. Life gets like that. How it is. I have not caught anything yet, but I only started about 10 minutes ago. So you got to give me a little chance here to catch a fish. I do think I had a bite on the white rod over there. Like, as it was falling, it seemed like I got a nibble on it. So we'll let it sit for about another 5-10 minutes. I think about 8 minutes, 6 minutes from here. Just looking at the clock. And if nothing nibbles on it in the next 5-6 minutes, I'll reel it up and check the bait, because maybe they stole the bait already. That's pretty awesome, dude. Where are you fishing? What lake or river are you fishing in? Or are you out in the ocean? Big lake. Oh, that's awesome. This is a good sized lake. It's it goes about 6-7 miles back up that where we're looking back up there. Well, that's good. The No Name Lake. That's all right. I could do No Name Lakes as long as there's fish biting. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Yeah, thanks for joining the stream. I'm curious to see if I still have bait on that white rod. Oh, nice. Tell him I said thank you. Yeah, it's been a minute since I streamed. Cool, man. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, I try and keep it, you know, family friendly, respectful to everybody. That's the type of format I try and have. Just relaxing and no politics, just easygoing stuff. So that's the idea. Yeah, there's a lot of attitudes out there, and I think I go fishing to get away from that. So I go fishing to find peace, and if I could bring that peace to other people around me, and that's a good thing, right? My personal best fish of all time was a 650-pound blue marlin. Now we're fishing for trout today, so there's no marlin out here, but I've got like a 22-inch rainbow trout out of this lake was my personal best rainbow out of this lake. And then I had like a 24 rainbow trout out of Lake Tahoe. So those are my big ones. And then if you watch my shorts, see some big catfish that I caught about a month ago. Like 20 some odd pounds. Some noisy people just arrived. That's all right though. I used to do a lot of it. Um, I have an ocean fishing boat that I like to go out and fish on. Like I said, I've been having a lot of trials and tribulations lately, so I haven't been able to make it out there to do that. Come on. Come on. Got some dogs over here. Nice, dude. How big was it? You get a big one? Got these dogs running around me. If you got any pictures of them, you can post them on the community space on my page. If you go back to the main page, you can see a community area where you can post pictures. Kind of a community bragging board. I'd appreciate it if you did that. That'd be awesome. I think I'm going to check the bait on the rod on the left because, like I said, when I first put it out there, I think something was tugging on it. Oh, another doggy. Yeah, place where we can all post pictures of our fish we catch. Check it out. All right, let's check this one out. Still good.
Hey, boss. Sorry to bother you. Are these your dogs?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't know where they came from.
Yeah, they were up on the hill.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then we stopped because they were like in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
And then they just came over here.
I know these are cattle dogs.
Yeah.
They're probably from the farm up there.
Okay. All right. We'll call the owners right now then.
All right. Just wait now. Come on, guys. I got to catch a fish, is what it is, bro. If I catch a fish, everybody throws a support in. Oh, it's chilling out here, though. I got to tell you guys what, man. It's pretty relaxing. Pretty relaxing. I'm enjoying just chilling here. So, just so everybody knows, this is Bright Lake in Northern California. We are on the Yuba River drainage, and we're fishing for rainbow trout with dough bait. So what's happening, guys? Like a power bait. So this is the stuff for the bait. It works for these trout in this lake. Sometimes. Not always. But that's fishing though, right? Well, these dogs are just having a good old time down here.
Be nice. Be nice, Choco. Be nice. He's a water dog.
Yeah.
I would not be. Yeah, he's crazy. What's up, Choco? Get your butt over here. Come on. Get over here. Come on. Come on.
Those dogs are having a good time jumping in the water. Thanks for the support, guys. Appreciate y'all. It's good weather to fish these overcast days. I feel like you have a better chance of catching fish on overcast days. I could be wrong, but like it just feels more fishy on these overcast days. Yeah. So no nibbles yet. Looks like everything was straight down there. But we're still grinding. We're still going to keep fishing. See if we can't hook into a fatty rainbow. Fishing for rainbow trout on Bright Lake in Northern California. Thank you for being here, guys. Appreciate y'all so much. No fish yet. Been fishing for about 25 minutes right now. So that's the deal, guys. Thank you for being here. Waiting for a big rainbow to bite. Hoping one will take the bait. What's happening, guys? Thank you for being here. Just fishing for rainbows. Fishing for them rainbow trout. Waiting for that big fish, guys. Y'all see that bird out there on that buoy? Let's take a look at him real fast. Won't let me zoom in any farther. Another American lake. Yes, sir, it is. The Ingle Bright Lake. Ingle Bright Lake. Yes, sir. Just trying to catch trout. Just trying to catch a rainbow. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, you know, good way to get away for the day, and at least for a couple hours anyhow. Get some fresh air and calm the nerves. Know what I mean? Kind of reset my brain. Nice, dude. Good, good for you. It's more than I caught over here. There goes that bird. He was sitting on the buoy out there. It is a beautiful day out here, even with the overcast clouds and everything. It's just nice. Just a nice day. Hey, it's part of fishing, bro. You don't always land them. You know, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. It's all right. It's how it goes. Right now, I just need the peace by the water. Help me recenter my soul. I don't know what it is. Something about being by the water that just relaxes me, straightens my head out, helps me focus on more important things in life when I'm done, you know? I believe I will catch something too. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I always believe I'm going to catch something. I don't always catch it though. That's part of it. That's part of the game, man. You got to have faith. You know, you got to believe in yourself. Keep pushing. Because it's easy to get discouraged, right? Go out one or two times, you don't catch anything, and then you're like, oh, you know what? There's no fish out there. Heard plenty of guys say stuff like that, and it's like, no, I'm going back to the lake. And the third or fourth time you go back out, you catch one bigger than you've ever caught before, or something that you've never caught before. You know. So that's how it goes. You know. One of the things that I always say is if you master patience, you can master fishing. You know, so that's kind of one of the key things that I bring to the game is, you know, have master your patience, and then once you've got that mastered, other things in life are easier to acquire because you've got patience on your side. You know, and if you can get patience, you can do a lot of things. A lot of things require patience is a good way to say it. Thanks for being here, everybody. I appreciate y'all. We're just fishing for rainbow trout today up here on Eagle Bright Lake, Northern California, on the Yuba River drainage system. Yeah, man. We've really got to find a way to put all these craziness aside. You know, all of our countries. You know, because like it's really a few rich men that want everybody to fight, that know each other, and they want a bunch of poor men that don't know each other to go fight for them. And all right, bro, have a good one. Mark Gold, what's up, bro? No fish yet. What's happening, bro? Give me the tip. You gonna tell me? It's all good. I suppose you got busy with that fish. Um, in some instances, yes. In this lake, you'll just get snagged up if you reel them in slow. It drops off real steep right here. There's a real rocky bottom, so if you reel it up slow, you'll get snagged on all the stuff down there. So what I do is I cast out over the stuff. It falls down and settles, and then when I reel in, I pull it up off the bottom and reel it up quickly, so it doesn't get snagged on the stuff in between here and there. Other lakes, I agree with you. You can do that and it works. But here, you're best off just letting it sit, or you'll lose your gear. You know, you got to adapt to wherever you're at. I could toss lures like that. It's a dough bait, so it's just like a scent attracted. But it works. You could cast it and reel it in slowly in certain places, and it works great. I have a short of me doing that, and I catch trout doing that. But it's in another lake where you don't get snagged up all the time. Hey, take a picture of your carp you caught, post it on the community page. I really appreciate it, man. All right, man. You have a good one. Take care, bro. Good talking to you. There's no size limit on the trout.
Oh, no! Hey, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that, amigo. Your whole head, Nico. Your whole head. Your whole head was on the top. I saw like this, like you close your eyes,
Oh, big fish just jumped out in the middle of the lake out there. See that ring out in the middle? They're out there. They're jumping. They're out there jumping. The lake gets all glassy like it is right now. You can see it. Oh, there's another one. Another fish just jumped over there. So they're hitting the surface right out there past that buoy. Oh man. I'm gonna tell these guys on their kayaks to head out there. Oh, another one. Right there between those houseboats. Big fish just jumped. Yeah, we got to get one here. Here comes the Ranger. Check out the Ranger boat. He's gonna park it right back over here. Pretty cool boat. It's actually not a Ranger. He's a Army Corps Engineers. They maintain the lake and run security here for the lake. You guys trout fishing? You guys gonna be trout fishing? I've been seeing some nice, I think they're trout anyways, but I've been seeing some fish jump right in between these two buoys, just out there a little ways. About I don't know, 50, maybe a half a football field out past.
You sure?
Yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
This guy's probably scaring out your fish, bro. I'm sorry.
It's not a big deal. He's not scaring the fish. These fish are pretty accustomed to having boats coming in and out of here. You know, because it's the marina and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's no big deal.
Is there anybody living here, or they're just?
Oh yeah, there's. You see those houses right there on the shore? There's like a little community right there that runs all these. That runs this whole marina back there. They got a little store back there.
Really?
Yeah, right on the water, like a houseboat store. I don't know if it's open this time of the year, but like when the weather gets a little warmer, they got the store on the water. You get bait, ice, sodas, stuff like that there. You know, that's pretty cool. You got a boat that runs on gas. They sell gas on the water there.
Really? That too?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I've been living here for a long time. I've always been working.
Yeah.
I'm just now.
He's like water directly across from where we're at. Like right here, people come here fishing all the time, not all the time, but fairly often.
Yeah.
But over there, nobody fishes with them.
On that side.
Yeah. And they plant all the trout right here and back over there.
Okay.
And the guy that owns this marina, he gets a big scoop of trout, a baby trout, and he feeds them up for like 6 months. And he releases them. So there's quite a bit of fishing.
I mean, it has to have, right?
Well, you would, if they didn't plant it, would get fished out. Yeah, because it gets quite a bit of pressure. Yeah. Good luck to you guys.
Oh, let's get some trout. Like, I'd be happy if I could just get one, bro.
I know. That's how I am right now.
I'd be like, if I just get
I just
one,
want one.
then I'd be like fucking happy as fuck, and then yeah, and then I can eat.
Take it home for some dinner.
Yeah. I haven't shot a deer in a long ass time,
Yeah.
so hopefully this year. It was his deer hunting season over.
I don't know.
Well, at the very least, I'll eat a fish and a duck. I
Yeah.
know it's duck season, so.
Yeah.
Well, my name is Lucas, and this is my homie Wesley.
I'm Michael.
Michael,
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
All right. Well, let's go
Get some
trout.
fish.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Some cool fishermen. Maybe we catch a fish now. Hopefully we catch a fish now. Oh boy. So we've got 2 power bait lines out. I've got yeah, 2 power bait lines out. We're fishing for rainbow trout. We're on Eagle Bright Lake. We're in Northern California on the Yuba River drainage. It's a good lake. It's got quite a bit of water. You know, like what I mean by that is a lot of water flows through it. You got all 3 forks of the Yuba River coming here. So you got Middle Fork, North Fork, and the South Fork all combined, and pour quite a bit of water through here. So there's a good amount of turnover, so it's good, clean, fresh water, and it makes a good environment for trout. The water's nice and cold, but we're not too high in elevation to where there's quite a bit of bugs and small lake for the fish to feed on. There's even a microscopic shrimp, crayfish, bluegill. There's some minnows. But the dominant species in the lake is a rainbow trout. I sure would like it if they put some cutthroat trout in here. Or some, what's those other ones? Some lightning trout. That'd be cool to see too. Of course, they'd probably get eaten by the dang eagles and stuff because you can see those guys. And the water's so clear here, you can see them from a good distance away. They sure are beautiful though. Lightning trout. Nice spot to fish. Hopefully we get a nice big fish here in a minute. Let me put the net down there, so I'm not trying to take the net down when I get a fish. There we go, that's better. Now when the fish bites, I don't have to go looking for the net, it's just ready to go. You know what I mean? Hope everybody's having a good day out there. My day's a lot better now that I'm out here fishing. I better hook my battery up to the phone. This should do it. There we go. Hooked up. Plenty of juice. Phone don't go dead. Jeez. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate y'all. Right there. That's a good spot. So if I catch the fish, I'll walk down in front of that net and fight a fish right there so y'all can see it. Kind of have to plan out where you're gonna fight the fish. I've found, otherwise you'll end up not being able to show anybody the fish. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, so recently my channel made it over 1,000 subscribers, which is totally awesome. And I had really been grinding to get to that 1,000 marker. So kind of took a little time off after I finally made it there. And I'm trying to get back into the groove of just doing a routine of a couple live streams a week now. Oh man, I just saw another big fish jump out in the lake out there. Damn. I wish I had one on my line like that. There's some big ones out there jumping. Oh my goodness.
No, look at that. They got one fucking thing right there. Oh, what the fuck? Robándole. Tío, son tuyos, cabrón, de robándome.
turn the volume on
Go ahead, RJ.
just a
Come
moment.
on, stop fucking
Just
around, man.
a lot of swearing going on. Okay, these guys, they're something else to watch. They're swearing up a storm, getting their gear in the water. I had to mute it because they were swearing so much. That's the kind of kayak I have. Mine might be a little longer. I'm not sure. Yeah, they kind of. Well, looks like they're out and about now. Yeah, one thing I learned a long time ago about fishing is when you get to a body of water, if you just sit and watch for a little while, usually the fish will reveal themselves where they're going to be biting at, you know. These guys are having a hard time. Have a good one. Good luck, guys. They're gonna need luck. Hopefully they don't fall in the dang lake. It's cold. Definitely the kind of sport you want to learn on a warm summer day. These guys are just getting out there. But they seem to be getting it now. I have a kayak. I don't use it much anymore. I used to. It's fun. But I prefer to use it when the weather's good for swimming, so you can fall in the water if you want and not worry about it. It's too dang cold right now. One thing I will say is catch more fish, you move around the lake. You know, sorta, sometimes. It's kind of a catch 22 when it comes to that, because sometimes you'll catch more fish when you're moving around the lake, and then other times you catch more fish when you're on the bank, and you just don't know what's going to produce more. I've had days where I catch way more fish from the bank than I did from my kayak. Then I've had days where I couldn't catch anything from the bank, and I got more off of my kayak or my boat or raft. It really depends on the body of water you're fishing. You know, a lake like Lake Tahoe, it is possible to catch trout from the bank. Like I've done it, I've seen people do it, but I would say 99% of the fish caught on a lake like Lake Tahoe are caught from some kind of flotation device. Get you out over where the fish are at, right? Yeah, I had to turn the sound off. I had to mute it for a little bit there because they were swearing so much when they were launching their kayaks. I mean, just having a huge fit. You know, I get it. Some people, that's just how they talk, but I just try not to put that on my stream. I do always show that this is for adult content because I don't want to get strikes from YouTube if somebody uses foul language on my stream, because it happens. You know, it happens. It's like these guys showed up. I have no way to control their language. You know, but you know, it is what it is. It's the world. But I guess I kind of do. I can mute the stream, like what I did when I saw that they were getting, you know, profane. It's fine though. It's a big lake. They got plenty of space to go do their thing. Plenty of space. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate everybody on the stream. we get the big trout. It's got to be patient, right? Sure is a pretty spot to fish. Well, if they catch some fish out there on their kayaks, I'll bring my kayak out. Fish, see what happens. Take my raft with the electric motor. That would work too. We're fishing for rainbow trout on Englebright Lake. We're using dough baits. This is the Yuba River drainage that all flows into here into Englebright Lake. We're here in Northern California, USA. Thank you for joining me. So I haven't caught any fish yet. I'm fishing for rainbow trout. And I've got like a power bait, a dough bait on for them. Thank you for being here, Cartman. Appreciate you. Just grinding away over here, just trying to catch some fish. Oh boy. Oh. Just trying to catch some fish. Beautiful day at the lake though. No denying that. Even with the clouds. Oh boy. Yeah, little ripple on the surface. Not too flat. It was like a lake for a minute there. I mean, like a lake, like glass for a minute there. Well, a little, real, light breeze came, and made a little tiny chop on the water, which is nice. I think it actually helps bring the fish up to the surface. Helps them feel more comfortable. I think when the water is too calm, um, the fish get kind of nervous that everything can see them. If that makes any sense, I don't know. Maybe that's just me overthinking it, but whew, little things make a difference, though. You know, they really do. They really, really do, guys. Yeah, so I got up to 1,000 subscribers recently, and I had just been grinding, like doing live streams like 4 times a week, sometimes more. You know, just to build up to that point. And then once I finally got there, I realized I had probably overdone it. You know, like I was like, okay, I need to take a break. You know, so I'm trying to get back from my break now and get back into the rhythm of doing a couple live streams a week. And that's what I intend to continue to do is just a couple live streams, maybe a short or two, and that's what I'm gonna try and do. I need to go do some campground reviews. I'm seriously thinking about doing a survival video where I camp out in the woods and actually make a survival shelter from the forest. You know, I used to practice that when I was a young man. I'd go out and catch fish and stuff in the forest and just camp out. You know, but yeah, you know, make a video where I just have basic survival gear. I'm gonna take a fishing pole, of course, because I love to fish. But yeah, make a video where I go up to the forest, have just basic survival, a hatchet, a fishing pole, um, maybe a box of matches, and that's it, right? Like I'm not gonna have a tent. I'm not gonna have sleeping bags. I'm gonna make a shelter from the trees and the branches. I'm gonna make a little spot to sleep. I'm gonna have warm clothes so I can just sleep in the clothes on top of a pile of pine needles and spend the night in the forest like that. And I want to do it in a spot where I could live stream, so I could kind of show you what's going on. And then what I intend to do is do like a live stream like in the morning, at lunchtime, and then in the evening. You know, all like a half an hour each, and I'll do it for like 2 or 3 nights. You know, like that, so everybody gets an update on how the whole mission's going. You know, because ideally I'll be able to catch trout and you know, catch trout or catfish or bass and eat comfortably. Um, you know, that's if I can make my fire. I should be. I can make a campfire pretty easily, but especially if I have some matches. Maybe I'll try and take a flint, you know, and make a fire from flint and stone, flint and steel, and yeah, make a good video. How to make a campfire from flint and steel. Or something along those lines, right? You know, I was even thinking making one on how to properly stack your wood in a campfire, because I've seen people attempt to make campfires numerous times where they really fight with it. And I'll tell you what, if you know what you're doing, if you have a hatchet and you chop up some kindling and you have matches, it should only take you one match to start your campfire. And if you can't start a campfire with one match, you don't know what you're doing. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a video on specifically how to start a campfire. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. One of my sayings on this channel is come on, fish. Let's go. We got to get one. We got to get a fish. Come on, fish. There doesn't seem to be any fish biting in this spot, huh? Come on, fish. I don't know. I'm starting to think maybe I should go fish for some catfish. I know they're kind of out of season, but man, do I catch some fat ones over there at the catfish spot. I want to fight a big fish. So I'm feeling like a catfish. You know, when I want to catch a big fish, I go fish for catfish. I always get one, or I almost always, not always, but most of the time I catch one. You know what I mean, guys? Come on, fish. Oh, this thing's not going to stand still right here like I wanted to. Wanted to show you guys the water. See how clear it is? Check it out over here. It's nice, huh? Super clean water. Go. Some fall leaves on the ground there. Let's see. Right there's about right. Uh-oh. That's good. Yeah, we're just waiting for the fish to bite now, guys. No fish yet. I just want to thank everybody that has supported the channel, that has given me some likes, and I really do appreciate that. Consider subscribing. I like to bring peaceful, non-political content to YouTube. It's kind of what I do. So if you're into people not arguing and not being vile, join my channel. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we do. We go fishing, we try and enjoy ourselves, and we try to not argue with anybody, right? To just keep it peaceful, man. That is the point of the stream. And show the outdoors, right? Like I like to go to beautiful places and fish and catch fish, and do campground reviews. I was just talking earlier about how I want to try and do a survival video. Yeah, that's kind of the direction of the stream of the channel that I want to go in. I also have a fishing boat that I'd like to get down and do some live streams from the boat, because it's a very cool fishing boat. Yeah, that's what we got. That's what we're doing. Please consider subscribing. Please consider liking the stream. Check out my shorts. You can see some really cool fish that I've caught on my shorts on the channel. And if you happen to catch a nice fish, please post a picture of it on the community space on the channel. That's something that we'd like to have going on, is pictures on the community space. It's our bragging board. thank you for supporting the stream and supporting the channel, giving the channel likes, and supporting fishing in general. Now all we need is a fish to bite. Time. So tight lines, look after yourselves and each other, and fish on, brothers. Have a good one.